Okay, today we're working on this turn of the century 1900 lion's head violin. There you can see the lion's head. You got a tongue and everything. Just taking off the fingerboard, which you did very carefully with the hot water and a spatula designed for that purpose. You got it off. You can tell this is a Saxon German Bohemian violin from that era because of the softwood fingerboard. Very light. It's actually spruce, the same stuff they made the top out of. It's a very thin veneer over the top and on the sides. You can see the line there. So that's quite worn out. Big grooves in there. It's almost right through the, you can see how thick the veneer is, not very thick. So that's getting worn right through, and if we tried to level it, it would be onto the pine or the spruce. One reason they do that is make it lighter, very lightweight compared to this ebony, which is what we're going to put on. It's a slightly longer one too. We might shorten that up just to make it the correct length for the period. That is a bit long, so we'll shorten it a bit and make sure the angle is correct. Got to get rid of all the excess glue and little pieces of wood that came off when we removed it. It's on there very well. And we'll probably make a new nut. This violin's interesting. It's had the F-holes repaired. Must have been a mouse hole got in there. That's pretty common. Instruments stored in attics and garages and barns. So part of this was replaced here. They did a pretty good job of the grafting, but the color is not quite right, the varnish. Anyway, we'll get all that done. Right now we're going to glue this F-hole crack. If you can see that. And get a little closer look at the graft right there I was pointing out. He designed the F-hole pretty well. And the graft on the other side, a little tiny splinter. But it's got nice wood in the back. It's well graduated. It was played a lot, which means it probably sounded good. And most of these lion's heads lose their tongue after a while. This one's still got his tongue. Oh, that's a nice example. We'll get it fixed up and check in with us next time for the next step.